Acceptance Test-Driven Development, or so-called ATDD, is a software development methodology where stakeholders like customers, developers, testers collaboratively define acceptance criteria and write acceptance tests before coding begins. These tests, written from the user's perspective, act as a shared understanding of the requirements and are used to verify that the final product functions are expected. The core process is iterative, often involving cycles or discussing requirements, writing tests, coding, and refactoring, all to ensure the software meets the business and customer needs. Benefits: improves communication. ATDD brings together business, development, and testing teams early in the process to ensure everybody has a shared understanding. Ensures requirements are met. Writing tests first helps clarify requirements and provides confidence that the final product will meet customer expectations. Reduced miscommunication. By focusing on executable specifications, ATDD minimizes misunderstandings about what a feature should do. Increases efficiency. By having clear criteria and working tests, the team can iterate and build software more effectively. Work implementation. Define user stories. The process starts with the team defining a user story, which describes a feature from end user's perspective. Identify acceptance criteria. The team collaboratively develops specific criteria that must be met for the story to be considered complete. Write acceptance tests. Based on the acceptance criteria, the team writes automated tests that reflect these criteria. Such tests should be written in a business-readable language, or so-called Gherkin language. Develop code. Developers write the code to make the tests pass. Refactor and verify. Once the tests pass, developers refactor the code to ensure it's clean and maintainable. Repeat. The cycle repeats for new features and additional requirements. Some terminology. ATDD is a collaborative process that focuses on acceptance criteria from the customer's perspective, involving business analysis, developers, and testers. Test-driven development, TDD, focuses on writing user unit tests from the developer's perspective to drive the code or develop the code. And behavior-driven development, BDD, is an extension of TDD that focuses on describing systems behavior in a way that both technical and non-technical stakeholders can understand, often using a given when-then format, which is also common format in ATDD, or so-called there is specific language which is called Gherkin language. Let's finalize TDD, BDD, ATDD. Terminology to remember. TDD, test-driven development, BDD, behavior-driven development, and ATDD, acceptance test-driven development, all share driven development as a part of their acronym. A product owner focuses on the story type criteria that is important for the story acceptance. Behavior-driven user stories are actions or decisions to focus on several scenarios to be considered. For example, they are using format given, when, then. An example, given commercial website is active and functional, When user performs online shopping activity and user collects items to shopping cart, then user can complete and pay for the order, and user can receive order confirmation with or by email. There are additional rules-driven user stories, where the focus needs to be on the business rules and the user actions do not have much relevance with the scope of the story. Such a story is about the business rules to be built, where there might be other stories to cover the user behavior around using the search function. They using format as I want, so that. An example, as a customer searching and shopping for a product, I want to be presented with the most appropriate choices so that I am likely to find what I'm looking for.